When someone would try and take a photo of me, I honestly felt like there was a saber-toothed tiger in the room. It was so extremely terrifying. I had an overwhelming sense of something is wrong. This is a threat right now. I've got to shut this down. I need to get away from this. I can't let this happen. What I believed in the moment was I'm not going to be okay if this photo is taken of me. I need to not have my photo taken, or I need to lose weight in order to feel comfortable and okay to have my photo taken. And those were the two modes that I operated from with this. Through self-inquiry, I came to realize that I believed I couldn't handle the really uncomfortable feelings that got activated that were associated with this perception of having my photo taken. Major feelings of being out of control would get activated, major feelings of disgust and shame and a sense of lack, like I'm not good enough compared to the people that I'm in the photo with. And I didn't know any other way other than trying to get rid of these feelings in order to feel okay, to stay feeling safe. Anything that reflected back to me that my body did not look the way this image in my mind said I should look in order to be worthy, I believed it. I believed that was true, that I had to change my body to feel okay and to be in the world, to cope in the world, to be accepted and loved. It took me nearly 20 years to acknowledge and really accept that no amount of weight that I lost was ever going to make me feel okay. This fear of having my photo taken was there at my lowest weight, it was there at my highest weight, and everywhere in between. It didn't matter what my weight was, what my body size, my shape was. It didn't deliver on its promises of making me feel okay. For many years, I had a lot of hope in this idea that eventually, if I just tried harder enough, maybe if it's not that, but maybe if it's like this. So the mind would then contradict itself with new images, new ideas, and I would believe them. Oh, yeah. If I just get that now, then I'll be okay. So the mind keeps shifting. Then I was trying to place my stability on this ephemeral, changing thing. And with that came a whole lot of pain and suffering. How did I overcome this? Because I'm here speaking to you on a screen on my phone, and I don't have the same fear of having my photo taken anymore. This came through practicing the skills of self-inquiry and self-recognition meditation by being able to question some of these ideas, what they were promising me, what I was benefiting from keeping them, which was an illusion of control and safety, what was getting suppressed or affected in my experience by holding on to these beliefs. Were these beliefs ultimately achieving what I wanted? Understanding what was going on that was driving these things, and then being able to acclimatize to being with really uncomfortable feelings through allowing them to be there, to recognize that I actually have this capacity to direct my attention to these sensations that are happening in my body. I have that capacity to see this feeling that's taking shape in my system, that's coming in waves, ebbing and flowing, getting really intense. And then I can confirm that there's actually some spaciousness around the feeling when I direct my attention to the feeling. And so practicing this over time has started to dissolve this idea that I need to get rid of this feeling. I can actually allow it and be with it without having to try and control my external environment in order to feel okay. This capacity to direct my attention, to be aware of my breath, be aware of the sensations that are in my body, be aware of the changing nature of this. This awareness isn't changing. And this awareness has stayed the same and can confirm that I've witnessed my body change throughout my life. Practicing returning to this awareness naturally comes with a sense of real stability and like I'm back in the driver's seat of my choices, actions, and behavior. I don't have to be dictated by these feelings that are signaling that something's wrong. But when I actually look around, I'm not in danger. There's not a saber-toothed tiger in the room. It's a camera. Being able to have that discernment of what is psychological fear and what is an actual threat is also what self-inquiry helps strengthen. If I'm unable to witness the feeling, I have no choice other than to try and control it or change it, or fix it or numb or distract, avoid in some way. It's very innocent. My survival mind is trying to stay safe. So it's a practice to come back to trusting that I have this capacity to be with these feelings, and I have this capacity to witness these thoughts that are trying to seduce me into believing that I'm failing at everything and that I'm not good enough and that there's something wrong with me. That's the narrative and the programming that still gets activated for me at times, but I'm less invested in it because I have confirmed over and over and over again in my direct experience that I am okay already. And these practices have absolutely changed my life and how I relate to myself, my body, other people, the whole external environment. My eating disorder did not allow me to participate in life. And through this work, I have a life that I never imagined was going to be possible for me. So that is why I share what I do, to be a reflection of I don't have to suffer this forever. There is another way.